Guys, I'm Steve. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another video. If it's your first time stopping by the channel, hit that subscribe button. Trust me, you won't regret it. If you're a returning subscriber, as always, guys, welcome back, and I do appreciate the support. Had to make sure the mic was on. Guys, listen. I'm talking to you fellas out there. Now, we know a lot of times when you're married, you might have issues with your mother-in-law. But there are some people out there that take this to a whole new level, even when they're not living in the house, according to this story. This story is out of Miami, Florida. Shout out Miami. And listen, it's about a dude that shot his mother-in-law of his estranged wife, an elderly woman, and went on a run. This happened yesterday morning. Now the woman's in critical condition in the hospital. Recent news that just popped up. I was supposed to do this story this morning. Good thing I waited because he's been caught, and I'll show you the footage of that too. But on a serious note, man, how hard is it just to take yourself out of a situation and not let people bother you that aren't in your immediate circle at a time when you're not even in the immediate vicinity? Some people get pushed too hard, and when they fall over, it's bad. Take a look at this story.
The search continues for a man who police say shot his mother-in-law inside her own home. Investigators say the shooting happened this morning in Miami Gardens. The victim had to be airlifted to the hospital.
And NBC6's Kim Nguyen live at HCA Florida Aventura Hospital, where the victim is recovering tonight. So, Kim, what do we know?
Yeah, well, police tell us that this is where the victim was airlifted to. We're still trying to figure out how that victim is doing tonight, what type of condition she's in. Meanwhile, police are releasing new information about the suspect.
Miami Gardens police releasing this new picture of a Ford F-150 pickup truck, hoping it'll help track down the man who investigators say shot his mother-in-law inside her home Monday morning.
Our units discovered an elderly female suffering from an apparent gunshot wound.
NBC6 was there as police escorted family members inside the home on Northwest 203rd Terrace near Northwest 44th Avenue, where bloodstains could be seen on the front door and walls. Police say around 11:30 Monday morning, officers got a call about an elderly woman who was shot. Investigators say the alleged shooter was her son-in-law.
When the neighbor called me this morning and said something was going on, that there was she heard screaming and yelling, and then the police and the helicopters.
Myra Camaro lives nearby. She says the victim was found lying in the street.
That she somehow came out. They found her in the street. There was a guy that was passing by at the time. Right. So he rendered the first aid, and he's the one who called 911. He said she was talking, that he was all the questions. Yeah, all the questions that he was asking, she was responding to.
Camaro says she knew the suspect and his wife were separated, but says he never seemed angry or violent when she last spoke with him.
He said that, he had given 10 years, and that he's been given, he's done everything for her, and that he's been really good to her, and he loves his kids. But he wasn't angry or anything when he was telling me.
Police say the suspect took off heading southbound in this blue pickup truck after the shooting. Investigators describe what happened as a domestic incident and say neighbors are not in danger.
There is no threat to our community right now, or there's no threat to the residents in this community. This is a domestic incident.
All right, now there is no word yet on what led to this shooting. Anyone with information is being asked to reach out to Miami Gardens police. For now, we're reporting live in Aventura. Kim Nguyen, NBC6 News.
The man accused of shooting his own mother-in-law has been caught and cuffed, and this as we are seeing dramatic new video of his takedown today. Officers surrounding that suspect at a gas station and taking him into custody. Local 10's crime specialist Bridget Matter live in Miami Gardens with the latest for us tonight. Bridget.
It took less than 24 hours for police to track this guy down and arrest him. He's accused of shooting his own mother-in-law. Gas station surveillance video shows a wanted man suspected of shooting his own mother-in-law being arrested in Miami Gardens Tuesday. Detectives conducted a felony traffic stop on a silver Toyota RAV4. You see the man walking backwards with his hands up towards police before he gets on his knees and is cuffed, all while police had their guns drawn. Miami Gardens detectives say an elderly woman was shot by her estranged son-in-law. identified as Bilal Ismail in the 4400 block of Northwest 23rd Terrace Monday morning. Police would track him down less than 24 hours later at this Marathon gas station in Miami Gardens off Northwest 37th Avenue, not far from where the shooting happened. Monday night, police were searching for a blue-colored Ford pickup truck, so it appears the suspect switched vehicles. Neighbors say they heard the commotion when the shooting happened.
I heard some screaming and police and helicopters. And
that neighbor says the man was estranged from his mother-in-law. It's not known why the shooting happened. Police continue to investigate, and it's unknown what charges he will face. And that woman had to be taken to the hospital by an airlift. At last check, she was in critical condition. For now, we're live in Miami Gardens. Bridget Matter, Local 10 News.
This guy arrested, shooting his mother-in-law, whom is the wife of a woman he has kids by. Now, I don't know what makes people do this type of stuff, but a lot of times, in my opinion, just looking at that story, I was like, you know, he said for 10 years I was trying to be nice to her, this and that. I think from, you know, me just looking at the story, if I could give an educated guess of why I think this is happening, I think that the grandma made her opinion known in their relationship when they was together, and he might partially blame her for the breakup. Because I mean, what other reason, and it might be other reasons, what other reasons would it be for a man to attack his wife's mother? Now, you know, I remember when I was younger and they used to show cartoons like the Flintstones and stuff like that, which I didn't like. But I mean, I remember seeing episodes back in the day where the husband always couldn't stand the mother-in-law. And like, you know, it had like a thing where mother-in-laws are always opinionated and in the business, and, you know, the wife might take their side, and who knows. But this guy shot this woman and didn't run away. He just drove around the hood and just got caught, changed his vehicle. What do you think would cause something like that? Seriously, besides my guess, I mean, in the comment section, leave me some ideas. If some of y'all don't like your mother, well, I don't know how much you put your business out there, but give me an idea what you think this could be about. Because, I mean, he shot an elderly woman. I don't know, maybe it was about mouth. She probably was mouthing off, and he was like, I'm sick of hearing your voice, and just wham, you know what I'm saying? But either way, Jesus Christ, I mean, look at the world we living in now. No respect for the elderly or nothing. And my thing is this, no matter what, this fall on the dude, and I'm gonna tell you why. Yeah, you got kids by this woman. Y'all not together no more. Whatever bad blood you have with this woman, life will take care of her. She already old. You know what I'm saying? Live your life. Now you in jail, you ain't gonna see your kids. Definitely ain't gonna see the wife no more. And it left a bad taste in everybody's mouth. And you know who looked like the bad guy? Regardless of how you felt inside as a man. You. There's something to think about. I'm Stock Market Steve for the Dynamic Reason channel. As always, like, comment, share, and subscribe. Don't get me wrong, guys. Anybody can get mad at any given time. And the man might have had a legitimate gripe to be upset at this woman. He said he was nice to her for 10 years and she treated him like crap. Whatever that's worth, I don't know. But I mean, for some odd reason, for him to raise that gun and pull that trigger, he must have really been hurting inside. I'll see you in the next video. Take care.